Well, welcome everybody. How's it going, dads? Ethan here, and I am currently holding my, in 3 hours? 3 hours and 30-ish minutes, he'll be a week old. So I thought I would, go through a few of the games I wanted to try that, are kind of like mouse only or low control that, you know, normally I have more autonomy, and currently there's a baby on one of my arms, so I am kind of limited. So I thought, hey, let's hit up OPUS MAGNUM, and I'm going to apologize in advance if the recording, there's some pausing and resuming. I'm not going to really worry about editing it too much. We're just going to go with it. So you get the raw footage for the most part here. So hopefully that ends up okay. So I played, well, first of all, I haven't played any Zachtronics games, but I did try a few minutes of Kaizen: A Factory Story, and I realized I'm really stupid and my brain doesn't work good enough for that, so I thought I'll try OPUS MAGNUM and have probably the exact same results. But I thought it was at least interesting to try. If we get 20 minutes out of it, we get 20 minutes out of it. But they're fascinating games to me. My brain does not work this way. Like, in general, factory games are just so cool to me, even though that's not how my brain works, which is unfortunate because I think they're really cool. But yeah, we'll try this guy out and see. Any exceptions must be approved by the Chancellor. Okay, keep your student alchemist permit sigil with you. No food or drink. Do not consider lean. Please keep the area clean. That means you, Anastasis. That's really tiny text. I don't know if you can see, but that's like... Okay, so this controls... I mean, this is the same setup as Kaizen Factory Story, which, by the way, fantastic. So good. Again, my brain is not smart enough to keep up with... Like, I can actually find the solutions, but in terms of, like, efficiency, I don't get there. But I can figure it out eventually. Learning how to use the transmutation engine for this long. Not solved yet. 8 parts, okay. Concentrating on working my hand, you know that. Anastasis, there we go. We're about to graduate. I know, that's why I need you to summarize all this for me as fast as you can. Gotcha, okay. Alright, so these are reagents. They are input materials for doing alchemy. This is a product. Your job as an alchemist is to build machines that combine reagents into useful products. So this is the reagent input for this alchemical machine. Okay. Glyph of calculation. Okay. Product. So I don't know what that symbol is yet, so that'll be interesting. Complete a puzzle, build all products. Start the engine. Instruction tray. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Understand so far. That's why I never worried about it. Got you as a friend. Genius alchemist sacked a little too far. Okay. Part. The arm. Let's go through the material. Okay. So the arm. Place an arm below. Set the rotation to the length so that the gripper is over the reagent. Then add instructions to the instruction tray below to make it pick up the reagent and move it to the product output. Okay. So arm. Okay. So I basically just... Literally all I need to do is make it move from there to there. Okay. So... Okay. Makes sense. Add instructions. Okay, so what are rotate instruction, grab instruction, drop instruction, rotate. Oh, I see. These are the, okay, so I'm understanding now. So this is grab, rotate, drop, rotate for 1, and then rotate, drop, rotate. Okay. So I need to Okay, so I need to pick up. I'll go this way, actually. Rotate. Well, okay, rotate, rotate, rotate. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Drop. Yeah, bud, good morning. All right, 1 second. He had a fart, now he's hungry. Story of my life. All right, so let's play and see what we get, right? Nice, okay. Makes sense. Arms pick up and move element. Oh my gosh, am I like going blind? Like, I can read this just fine, I can read this just fine, but something about this text, I am like, I guess my monitor brightness is also a little bit low right now. I'm genuinely struggling to see that. Move out, you can control their behavior with instructions. Yes, of course, of course. Okay. Pivots. In some cases, rotate what it's gripping. Aha. As opposed to the arm itself rotating. That's right. Aha. Okay. Place an arm below. Add instructions to make it pick up the region and move it to the product output. Okay, so I've got to move it, but rotate. Okay. Yeah, so I played, like I said, I played a few minutes of Kaizen. I played through, I literally got to, if you've played it, Hamburger, and was immediately like, okay, this is starting to open up, and I see how much potential there could be in just this alone. So I spent a while on the Hamburger, like trying to figure it out, try to make it as efficient as possible, whatever. I mean, actually figuring out how to make it was not hard, but then you try and make it better and make it better. Looked up a solution online. I was like, yep, I'm an idiot. I could never have come up with that. But it's a lot of fun. So I might try more of that out. But I was like, okay, I tried that out. I want to try this one out. This has been on my list for longer than Kaizen. So yeah, okay. So arm, you there, and then grab you. And then you rotate once and have to pivot once. So, oh wait, no, sorry. Grab. Oh, gosh dang it. Grab. Rotate. Oops. Pivot. It's going to want to pivot that way, I believe. And then drop. And then rotate back. I think that's it. Sure is. Look at that. Okay. All very straightforward and simple. How nice that this is so easy for you. Why? How long did it take you to learn all this? Let's just keep going. Pistons. Extend and retract. Instructions that control the piston. Okay, so just an arm with a little more to it. Place the piston. Region, move it to the right. Okay, so yeah, so now it's got to extend to that, and then so we'll start on it and grab, and then we've got to retract just one, I believe. Rotate twice. Drip. Rotate twice. Extend. Okay. See what we get. Whoops, I did grab. Where's drop? Wait. How do I... Oh, my gosh. Reading is an essential skill. Gosh dang. I'm literally like, I'm telling you, man. I mean, it's also late, but come on. Okay, reset instruction. Drop any held atoms. Return to initial position length, rotation length and position. Okay. Gotcha. All right, so you need to go, you need to go, you need to go, you need to go. Then just reset. Okay. Try that out. Nice. Cool. Okay. Smart. Sir, you woke up, needed food, and now you're back asleep. Ridiculous. Piston arm can reach areas you can't with a normal arm. That's what makes them so useful. They cost a little more than regular arms, though. Can use reset instructions to blah, blah, blah. Takes the same amount of time it would take to issue those individual instructions. That's key to know. I was wondering the same thing, and then I saw it on the timeline that it expanded, so of course. Tracks. What's next? Next we have tracks, which are like paths. Track between the region and the product, and then place an arm on the track and add instructions. Make it pick up the region, move to the product output. Okay. Share. Track. Ooh. How do I undo? How do I... Can I... Show ghost items, show diagram. Move instruction. Can I, okay. Well, this is unfortunate. Ooh. Alright. Had my fun, and now I regret it. There we go. Alrighty. I'm good here. Alright. So arm grab. And then plus. Okay, straightforward enough. Rotate. And then it's going to need to... Oh, no, it doesn't need to pivot because it's right. Okay, yeah. It's just one. So, and then reset. Okay, and that's what the arrow is showing. I was wondering. So the arrow shows you it'll take that many steps. Okay. Well, that didn't work, did it? Yep, alright. Rotate again. There we go. Cool, you can step through. Cool, alright. See, when you place an arm on the track, the arm can move forward or backward along paths. Tracks can be quite powerful, but I'm still learning how to use them effectively. Oh, multiple arms on a single track. Wow. Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about that, and that just made me think of something for Kaizen too. Alright, transmutation. Glyphs, calcify an element. Calcification, move the element you want to calcify over it. But at least let me get through the explanation first. I got all the explanation I needed. So we're playing a D-wad. Fire atom into the product. Move it to the salt output. Okay. So that's what that's doing. All right. So, boop. Nope. Boop. There you go. Grab you. Rotate once to the right. As it goes... any of the 4 cardinal elements into neutral salt. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So rotate once. It'll go over that as it goes, I believe. Well, actually, it should, right? Rotate. Yeah, it'll go here. Okay, and then so grab, rotate, and then retract, reset. Let's see what we get. Well, that didn't work. Does it need to be there? I don't... Is it there? Okay. Hold on. Let me watch that one. So if it's in line... Okay, so... I guess I can just have it retract. Tiny bit confused on how to make sure it lines up there. There's got to be a way to make sure it lines up. I'm just not doing it. Okay. Quite fast, this glyph. Welcome to modern alchemical. How many transmutations? Most of the common ones so far. Ongoing research to develop more. Oh. So is this the whole game down here? Like, are we in academy, you know, university, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kind of thing? It seemed like with Kaizen, like, obviously it'll get more and more complicated, but like I was on still very easy things to figure out, but you just immediately realize how much potential there is for cutting down different things. And there's cost versus time, versus area. So like the amount of area you need to use to solve the puzzle, the amount of parts you need to solve the puzzle, and the amount of steps it takes. So you can go for kind of efficiency across the board, or you can be like minimum parts, but like it technically, or minimum cost, but it technically is like a huge area or something. Like there's different things that you can go for. So it's really interesting to see. And my brain is small, but wants to learn. Okay, glyph of bonding, 2 arms, and the glyph. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. So you just put those in there, it goes click, and then, yeah, okay. So, arm 1. Well, 3 and 4, I suppose. Okay, so 3, grab, rotates, well, not reset, then drop. You'll be my boy. You grab, and then you can reset. But you, my friend, are going to rotate again. And that's not what I meant. You were going to rotate again, and then you're going to pivot. And then you are going to reset. It would help if you grabbed. All right. There we go. All right. Yeah, so cycles, area, cost down there are kind of 3. How many cycles through did it take to do the thing? So I guess it's not necessarily cycles. Is that saying steps total, or is that saying cycles of the whole process? No, not of the whole process. So yeah, it's basically saying steps, like how many steps. Because if there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 52 would be 6. Yeah. So yeah, steps. Okay. Makes alchemical engineering far simpler. You could have been using it the whole time, but I'm glad I did things the hard way for so long. I hope you're not like this in real life. But this is real life. It's funny. All right. Stabilized water. That's everything you need to know. One more product to make sure I get it. Okay. Instruction tray can all be panned by right-clicking and dragging your mouse. Okay. Good to know. With scroll wheel. Okay. Cool. Products and regions on your own. They are at the top of your toolbox. Okay. Cool.